basic shares reversing course last up 1% now. China official and Airbus executives discuss expanding investment. Less than a minute's going out to get the original Fed composite index.
All right. Looks like they're pushing 465 here. They can claim that. But NQ finally tapped that composite low volume node. Could be a challenge to get through here. If we get through there, looking at that weekly lower band at 476 or right in and around 472. Why 472? That is the low from FOMC Wednesday. It's just at least an area to take a look at. So does that line up with NQ getting to VWAP? We shall see.
I'm going to be watching that NQ VWAP Bounce short.
Yeah. Could line up with a weekly PDC for ES. NQ is now reclaiming the FOMC low on its side, which is there at 925, which is a swing high from 520. So watch this area. CBD looks like buyers are pressing on NQ. ES sellers are fighting back, but tickets on the tape.
NQ's rocketing.
Yeah, it is. It got through that composite low volume node and up, up, up. Y'all know what the momentum regime says.
Is it to the right?
Yeah, to the right. That's for sure. And it got pink bubbles and it's up above the bullish zone. So here it comes. Here comes VWAP. 10 more points. Ticka, ticka, ticka. There's 470.
This is the spot.
It is the spot.
EU is to announce July to December funding plan at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time today.
I love getting DMs from guys in the inner circle. It says, profit target achieved and done for the day and locked out.
Good. Practice your drills.
Yeah. They're traveling for work. So they got other stuff to do until their workday is done. All right, there's VWAP. Ticket's still ripping. Tick strike is quiet. ES hit the weekly lower band. Tickets are back on the tape. CBD is ripping. Oh.
Short at 95 still.
I think that's a great short.
Covering a little bit. Saving 2. Stop me out. I'll wait for a little more confirmation here before I get back in.
That it was GWS 20. That's gotta love me some of those break back test goes. You'll see them on VWAP when you've got momentum ripping to the upside.
Not bad. VWAP Bounce short. 40 points so far.
Right back at it. Oof.
Yeah, I'm flat. It's just a little too strong right here. Yeah, still coming up to the upper band now here soon.
Yeah, it's got weekly lower right here that it's chewing on at 76. Sometimes they take a little bit of time to digest. They come back at it and test it until the rejection is confirmed. The sellers say, we said no.
It's like we're fading a little bit. Buyers losing their oomph. Are they going to come back with a vengeance?
All right. One more tap. One more test. NQ is lower than ES. Which one pulls on which?
I'm not making it easy. I'll tell you that right now.
It can be 6 to 10 minute fades or PDCs. They can take a little bit.
Microsoft estimates $4.7 billion in spend.
Tigga. ES back to value area high there at 478. Is that the 3 test of VWAP on NQ?
I still have 3 at 86.
3 test.
Covering one here. Come on, let's get a follow through here. Let's go back all the way back down. Short at 89. 89. Yeah, buddy.
Duck is on the tape.
Covering one there, and I'm going to keep one. I'm keeping one for the point of control down here at 750. That'd be a 200-point short. Either that or we're breaking VWAP. One of the two things is going to happen.
Yep. That's true. Got to get through 925 first. 925 is once you hit that.
So I'm still short at 991. I'm going to put a stop in, a break even. And we're going to let this baby work. Hopefully it doesn't accept up here and we break that low volume node and we continue down short. And that will be an epic VWAP bounce short.
Ooh. Low volume node is threatening to hold. ES is almost back up to highs.
Remember, 925 is that low volume node composite.
Yep.
You can see it right here. Nope. Not today.
Oof.
Stop me out, break even of my runner. That's okay. That was a nice trade to begin with.
Yeah, it was.
Or is that the one last squeeze? Short, stopping everybody
Yes.
out before it works.
ES has monthly VWAP just ahead, right? Lines up with the upper band there at 487. Watch that level. I mean, when you break back test VWAP, what can be the target? The upper band. Got a higher time frame, monthly VWAP sitting on top of it. I like it. Ooh.
Just a giant stop run.
Yeah.
What a fake out. I
can reload.
I don't know, man.
Ooh. Failed below VWAP.
Super choppy. Super difficult.
Yeah, Chris, number 2. I mean, when you're in tune with the order flow, you see how that goes. You can absolutely trade that way. You want to be in the zone, that's for sure. Still in the short, Brian? POC or bust.
I don't like it as much anymore, unfortunately. Now we're accepting up here a lot. I think it had its...
I still don't see the context shift on the momentum.
No, I mean, we'll see what happens, but it does look like a bull trap up there. All the suckers who bought the break of VWAP there.
I mean, when ES broke 72, came back and back tested it. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. That was yesterday's Globex lower band, the 2-day VWAP. So we're returning to value on that and the weekly.
Oh, new point of control. The value has migrated. No longer a great trade, unfortunately. We'll see what happens, but what started as a high probability setup is no longer high probability. Could it still work? Sure. But at what point do you say, this is not what I expected it to do?
I did take ES from 424, right on that same RTV that you had taken. I was going to see if I could make it to VWAP. I trailed it too tight, and I got tagged out for about 18 points.
So this return to value, very tough to take. VWAP bounce short on NQ was good for 50 points or so. ES, VWAP bounce short didn't work. Fade value or extreme, return to value / trade, more of a fade value extreme, worked. VWAP Bounce short did not work, but the break and back test of VWAP did. We took that trade.
Mm-hmm.
It worked a little bit, just didn't follow through. There was definitely some sellers here, but it just broke. The buying is too strong.
Yeeterap, when you say that twice you accidentally did ES, you mean you executed on the ES DOM instead of, oh, you meant to hit, oh, there you go. That's why trading on the DOM really helps prevent that quite a bit, because you can make sure that you have the right DOM up and you're looking at the ES chart, which is the levels you want. And then you can just execute on the MES price ladder. You get to. It's your choice.
All right, let's see what I can grab on the small account now.
John X, I think we've all done it. Say, whoa, that went fast. Or you have your position sizing from your practice account up in live trading and you're like, whoa, that went fast. What is the balance on your small account? You still at 2x?
Yeah. Yep. And I did take a $1,000 payout. So I'm back down to 1,000 on the balance. A little over 1,000. I'm trying to load it up here. Yep. 2 weeks. Now, mind you, you have to take quite a bit of risk in a small account to do that.
All right.
It's all about just base hits, you know, $50, $100 at a time. You know, I had a couple of really good days where I caught some big momentum, but otherwise it was like $100 a day.
I still like this fade at the upper band and at 488 on ES, right with the monthly VWAP.
Yeah, I do too. And NQ's struggling here still too, and coming into weekly lower band.
Yeah, 2350 on NQ is a pivotal point too, right there above value area.
I'm looking short here.
It has weekly up there at 47.
Short at 83
Momentum
and a
is
half.
just flat.
Short at 83 and a half. Let's see if it can. I take some off at 80. No, 81. Just a little bit. And 80. Then back to 75, hopefully. don't know. That was quite the move. Look at that. 60 points.
Huge move. I mean, we had a 100-point gap, right, on ES, and to recover more than half of it. And we came from the monthly lower band. We were just outside of it. Reclaim that. And almost make it back to the what's going on here? Am I giving you guys that's the non-back adjusted. See, it's the non-back adjusted monthly at 488. My bad.
Dang.
There it is.
This is still, let's see what happens up here at 88. Oh, yeah, there's a monthly VWAP here.
If you turn back adjust off.
Yeah.
Turn it back on, it's not there.
This is like the opposite of what happened yesterday.
Right? Right through it. Right through it. All right. Why? NQ's coming up to weekly lower band here at 45. But it broke through that 23.5. Came up to it, resisted, and then pop. The big volume bar on CVD. There it is.
Back adjusted takes out the rollover gaps in futures, guys. It's this little button down here in the bottom right. Takes out the rollover gaps. This is in the FAQ. It's asked so frequently, it has its own spot in the FAQ. I'm still short at 83.5. Still holding this. I break even right here, pretty much.
Ooh.
Come on.
NQ almost to the tick off of that weekly lower band. Would you look at it?
I'm looking at it.
Boink.
Short 83. Well, I guess I got in a little early, huh? I didn't realize how early I got in.
There's the duck is on the tape.
Finally. First red 5-minute candle of the morning.
About time.
Really testing my patience.
All right. NQ's backtesting VWAP at point of control. Can it push through? This is where we want to see it happen. Come on. Oh, yeah. I like that CBD.
Oh, yeah.
CBD says sellers have arrived.
As soon as you said that, Chuck, the buyer stepped in.
Oh, yeah.
Stop talking.
Bow, bow.
Oh, boy.
US says 2 aircraft carriers continue to operate in the Middle East.
That late entry continuation right at that low volume note at 80.
You have to have the patience of a saint today. I'm about to break even on this trade. Because Chuck had to talk about the sellers on the tape, and then literally as he said that.
They're sucking in the shorts. Call it as I see it. Now we're at the top of that distribution. Backtesting point of control. Momentum has curled over. So
well,
you
thank
can
God.
be okay.
This is trade so nice you scalped it twice, Drew. I'm still short. I'm still holding the same short.
I still like it. Still like it.
Yeah, I'm still in it. I'm in it to win it. Maybe we'll try and hold a runner back to VWAP here.
Is your target like 74.50?
Yes, that's my first target. Yes.
Drew, it just takes practice. Just takes practice. Right? Get one of those time safes for your mouse. Make it so you change your environment so you can't intervene. Stop or target. There it goes. Ducka ducka.
Ducka ducka. Take me down to Chinatown. Let's go.
All right, pushing through. Yeah, you get that brrr. It's always a good sound when you're short.
Covering one down here at 75 3/4.
To jive. How you doing, man? No, you turned the corner and you've been doing some good things. You still trading well, brother? TA. It depends. There you go. That's a good one. Dr. Jive. TA. Are you looking at the full mini contract or are you looking at the micro contract? Let's look at that first.
That's problem number one. I'm on the full ES contract.
Yeah. Switch over to, because what we teach here is we're looking at institutional volume. Yes, we are trading micros, but we're watching the institutional volume on the big boy chart. And I say that tongue in cheek, but I mean, that's where, the bigger contracts is where the institutions are trading. They're not trading micros.
And we can do this because they have the same exact price. The ES price and the micro price are the same.
The next point to make is we're not trading on the chart. So I can watch the NQ chart and trade MNQ on my MNQ DOM on a different monitor.
Like this. Chart, execution. Chart, execution. You can see I'm short right here. We trade on the DOM. I have two contracts short, 83.5.
up, Tim? ES pulled back into that RSI value area high zone where NQ pushed through it and is now back testing. Momentum is down. So
And to the right.
it's to the right. Yep. NQ back testing VWAP. ES back testing point of control.
The Dow has gone
These
green,
are-
by the way.
Hmm.
Erases all losses and turns positive.
Yeah, TA, if you go through the class recordings and you look at recent recordings of the group coaching taught by Drysdale, you'll see he talks about some executions. There's a whole library. If you're on a free trial, you will have a daunting task of trying to consume all of the content during your free trial.
But you should start with the course.
Start with the course.
You know what I think I'm going to do? Because I did that course, I don't know, a year and a half ago now. I think I'm going to redo the course, but I'm going to do it live. And I'm going to record the modules live every week for like 8 weeks, for 2 months. Every Thursday, group coaching will be a new module.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Man. Look at that back test of VWAP on NQ. This is where the patience comes in, right? It's gotta, I mean, market doesn't go in a straight line.
I'm still holding short. I've been holding for every
and
stupid pullback that's happened on this thing.
But it doesn't annoy you, right? You have no emotions about it. Chris,
I do.
isn't
I don't
that
know
correct?
if you saw my eyes practically roll in the back of my head on that last bounce. So annoyed, but that's all right.
All right. Tamara, there's 925. Now, what's interesting is RSI 50 has now caught up to 925. So very interesting level to see what happens. Low volume node, composite low volume node, and RSI 50 on the adaptive RSI indicator.
I think I'm going to hold one more piece of 71, and then I'm going to hold the remainder to here. 62.
All right.
So here comes 71.
74.
So this would be 12 points on ES.
Drew's going to be holding the welder later today, and it's going to be shaking. You're going to have the wiggliest beads you've seen. All right, RSI 50 on ES is down there at 68 3/4, right in the middle of that big old low volume node on the profile. Francie, welcome. Well, it's definitely doable for both. Yes, Globex or Asia Open. Not a huge fan of jumping right in at the Sydney Open. Funny, David.
I remember a bunch of years ago, there was an app that you put your picture into and it would like make yourself older, what you would look like when you were older. And everybody's like, oh my God, that's amazing. Now with AI, it's like, nobody cares. Like,
Yeah,
what an
right.
easy thing to do.
That's why I grew a beard. I used to just have the Van Dyke, the goatee with the mustache. And I popped my picture into one of those to see what I looked like with a beard. And I was like, dude, I like that better. So I grew it out. And it's been years.
Russia's Novak says situation on the fuel market is not simple, but it's under control.
Funny story. A famous hair transplant doctor reached out to me and said he would do a free hair transplant on me. And if I talked about it on YouTube and stuff like that.
He said, nah, I'm good.
I said, no, I'm good. Thank
I like
you,
my
though.
bald head.
I'm not kidding, Logger. True story. I don't want to do it, Tim. I'm perfectly happy with how I look, but thank you. I probably won't look as nice as your fine locks. I don't care how good he is. I am pretty bald. I don't know if there's enough hair on this body to fill in the gaps here. So,
Yeah, Tim's got that California surfer dude look going on at age 45 plus. I could just for the hair.
I don't know, some guys are really like, hurt by the fact that they're losing their hair. I don't care. I really don't. My wife loves me. I love me. My mom loves me. It's all that matters.
So Russia's Novak says Russia
Or lack thereof, Chris. Seems to be holding up at this low volume node weekly lower band, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm out. I covered it. I'm done with this thing. Flat.
NQ just could not get acceptance below 925. That was the key.
Novak as of today, all companies have increased fuel production to the maximum level.
Weekly RTV on ES.
Novak adds that we are using fuel reserves. So Novak says we are using fuel reserves.
All right. CVD is pushing. Now, if it's a true RTV, right? A stretch target would be, holy cow. That would be a full gap close for it to hit the weekly VWAP up there at 520. That would be wild. We'd have to get the RTV on NQ. Oh my goodness. ES came right back, and the stopping point was that 472. Talked about that early on. Break, back test, go. Interesting. There's a lot of VWAPs to get through.
Why don't we do a little bit of a trader check-in, guys? It is shortly past the half of the hour at 10. How are we trading, guys? We've been chopping sideways for the last 40 minutes. This VWAP bounce short didn't really work on NQ. It's actually become like this acceptance chop zone. Point of control and VWAP lining up at the same exact spot. Maybe this is actually still a VWAP bounce short on NQ. Maybe. Hard to say. All right. 174 in profits in the small account.
Oh, shit. What is that, Zoolander Chuck?
Let's go to the big account. Let's go to the Big Mama account, shall we?
Big Mama. Blue Steel. Come on. Oh, there it goes.
I know.
There it goes. Look away for 2 seconds and
Well, don't look away.
break, back test. There was the retest of VWAP. Now we're through 925. Come back up, back test that. Goodness, our momentum is down. Has been down ever since it tagged the weekly lower band and set IB high on NQ. That was the cliff point.
And the longest NQ VWAP bounce short known to man. It took 40 minutes to work.
I mean, it was 50 points over, too. I think that's a fantastic weekly PDC to refine it, right? I know, progress, not perfection.
Jason,
Very
don't
last principle on the list. Sometimes
don't do what I
there's
do.
no
Just do what I say.
Yeah, right.
460. You think they're going to buy at 460?
Isn't what, Tom? Yeah, that's a VWAP bounce. I mean, after we had so much price discovery, I mean, they don't just come in, tag it, and then just rip all the time. I think that's the point.
This is still looking like a low volume pullback on ES.
Yes, has to break 465 for more down. There's that volume shelf right there.
I think I'm going to try and buy the VWAP.
Yeah, 461.
Yeah.
Putin says that he is ready for talks with Ukraine based on the Istanbul Agreement.
All right, there's the back test. I mean, it's that 425 level area zone. Back testing that composite low volume node. Getting into where momentum can shift right here at the moving average and RSI 50 on the regime. Interesting. On both. Or just the back test. ES back testing point of control. And tick is on the tape. Pop.
Pop. Pop goes the weasel.
As the weasel goes pop. Fake out.
I love the sound effects. We need a soundboard.
And we do. Is there a way that you can get the soundboard of StreamYard through Discord?
No.
No.
Not that I know. Without it getting like super complicated and like potentially screwing up all the audio in general, no.
There it goes. Sometimes those are just, they drive you nuts. Those pullbacks, and then it goes. Sometimes you just need to take a walk.
Who's Chick? That's your female dual personality Chick.
Yeah. My best friend in high school would call me Chutch.
Chooch. The stage doesn't use it though. True. It's not like a voice channel. It's different.
I think what I read is on OBS, you have to have an external audio connection, like a channel, have that audio output something. We can figure it out. We just haven't put the time to it. I haven't put the time to it. All right, coming into 465 here. Let's see what happens.
No, it doesn't, Drew. The voice channels do, the stage does not. Is Ernie that big?
No. No, I
that
mean, that
looks like a lion. It's huge.
He's not the size of a Saint Bernard.
I'll
He's
be right
about
back.
65, 70 pounds. He used to have a whole lot of fluff. But I like the matching shirt. That's cool. Ducka, ducka, ducka. You buying VWAP? Momentum regime is coming into RSI 50. Change from bullish to base RSI.
Here is the VWAP.
This is the halfback trade on NQ. It's coming into IB mid in the RSI value area low zone. Oku's taking it. Chris, you taking it?
Yeah.
All right, bounce.
Bounce, baby, bounce.
It went bullish to base to bearish. Pop. Can it? It's got to reclaim 65.
Let's go 65.
Gonna take if it can't, it's gonna take NQ with it.
Let's go NQ.
There it goes. Get some. Get some.
Look at that.
To the tick off of IB mid at 832. I mean, you're up 20, 30 points. Can you get some more? Ticka ticka on the tape. Now, on ES, you've got RSI 50 at 70. You've got the weekly lower band at 72.
Is that all we're going to get? Come on. I want more. I want 73 and 3/4.
You got some noise to get through. You gotta get back into that bigger distribution. I agree, bumper hootin'.
Bumper hootin'.
Bumper hootin' P Bacon squealer. All right, back testing 465. We got more ups. More ups. Can it pull it out from here? Nope. It's not a big CBD. Buyers are trying. Test. There you go.
You can do it, little buddy.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Just gotta sit in it. Just sit in it. All right, get there. Oh, that looks good. That looks good.
Yeah, sure does. Sure does. Put a W in the chat.
Whoop.
I'm up in the big account. 1 full mini
Dubs.
at 63.5, baby. 10 points right here.
Dubs all the way around. Dubs all the way around. All right, a tag point of control. We're back to that. And what did NQ hit? 925. Little bit of resistance.
I want more.
There it goes.
I want back to 87.
87. You want the Madonna? You want the Madonna while you're at it?
Yep. I want it all.
All right.
I want the whole
Right here.
enchilada.
All right. It's back testing RSI 50.
Rotten sellers. Rotten.
It was almost 100 points.
I'm
right?
on ES. I'm trading ES.
I know. On NQ, I'm talking to some other folks. It was almost 100 points, and I know you nailed it right on the button. That was your target, was the composite low volume node, along with ES hitting point of control. That's your level. Momentum regime broke below the moving average. Bearish. That was your trade.
I'm still long. I only covered one. I had two.
Momentum's
Bah,
limited on the
humbug.
sun.
I still like it. Even if we go below VWAP, I'm going to look for the sub VWAP trap. Maybe it's a bounce so nice you could take it twice.
Prove me wrong. I mean, NQ hasn't had a green 5-minute candle since 10:20,
Just a heads
10:15.
up, candles coming back. I'm just currently making comments.
There's value area low on NQ. There. It touched the line, VWAP.
Touch the line.
Testing 465. You have to reclaim and hold 465. More down.
There's been no Madonna, Brian. There's been no Madonna, therefore no Madonna scalp. We've got 0 Madonnas so far.
Oh, that's your halfback. That's your halfback. Hopefully, did you catch all 100 points?
That's not a
Man, that thing
Madonna.
pop.
Madonna has nothing to do with the IB mid. Literally nothing. Madonna is the first touch of the IB high or low. That's it. That's the only thing a Madonna is.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I think people just love to say Madonna.
That was fast, David. A mid Donna. Not a big fan of it. Bumper hooting.
Bumper hooting. I added again down there.
Did you?
Yep. So now I got 2 again.
Chris
Let's go. Come on. I'll cover another one.
Chris likes it.
Go.
Oh. If I look at the 5-minute on ES, it literally just came down and tagged the 5-minute RSI 50. Interesting. Anemic bounce that didn't reclaim 465. What are we doing here? Momentum is bearish. It's below RSI 50. Oof. And Q at value area low.
Patience of a saint.
I hope it works for you. CBD's mainly been sideways. So, and CBD is actually building to the upside on NQ. Even though it did this whoop-de-doo. Pull back again.
Whoop-de-doo.
No truer thing's been told, Colby. Preach, brother.
US Treasury is to auction $70 billion in forward bills.
This is the trenches.
Settle on June 30th.
What is the principle?
I've been sitting here for 20 minutes.
I'm ready to look at the principle. What does it say in here? We went through the principles last night. Trading within the VWAP value area is often choppy. Adapt your approach to avoid unnecessary losses from false moves.
Here we go.
Ticka, ticka, ticka. So we had the bounce, the retest, the 3 test, the 4 test. We even got a more test in there.
Just get me away from this price zone. Here we go.
See, Eric.
$500 here. Can we get a G?
I'm glad I'm done for the day, because that would have drove me nuts.
Still driving me nuts.
All right. Backtest RSI 50 again. It's got to hold 465. That volume shelf right there, got to hold. All right. See you, bacon squealer.
Let's get one good rejection below it. Reclaim. Go.
High, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Another lower high. Back to IB mid. 5th time. VWAP. Senko.
200 iceberg order here on the bid. Suck in some more shorts. And then go.
Bank of Canada's Governor Macron says, I do worry that too much forward guidance becomes a false position and can become.
Well, the half back. Well, now it's back testing VWAP. Momentum continuing down. I mean, 53 is the halfback trade on ES. NQ's sitting on halfway back right now. IB mid.
Well, coming into the value area low down here on ES as well.
Yeah.
And the IB mid.
Well, Robert, if you, it's basically IB mid when you don't have a Madonna and break above IB high. It went from low to high and then it pulled back halfway, 50%.
It doesn't have to
If you
be
look
the
at-
initial balance, though. It could be a 50% pullback
Yeah.
of any move.
Good clarification. If you look at 1046, right when NQ, it's easiest when it's halfway back on the IB because we have the indicator that says there's your 50%. It's a
Otherwise, you'd
pattern
probably
that
use a
I've
Fibonacci
recognized.
tool to see it.
Yeah. All right. IB mid incoming on ES in 1 point. There it is. It's right at the bottom of the RSI value area low zone. It's at the bottom of the volume distribution. If we look left, that's where our break and back test was on VWAP for the next leg up.
Gotta love this market. No pullbacks barely on the way up, and then no bounces on the way down. Maddening. I mean, little reactions, but all right. Well,
CBD is big red bars.
still a low volume pullback on ES comparatively to that move.
International Maritime Organization says
NQ also looks like it's completely sideways right here
says it's secured safety guarantees for seafarer evacuation
on the Delta.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, that didn't work.
I mean, this is a much better long spot. I mean, it on my handy dandy RSI tool on the 5 minute, it just tapped into the value area low zone. Momentum regime is right at the seam between the base and the bearish.
Look at Olive on my my shoulder.
That's funny. All right, see you, Adam. Oh, I never turned the RTH VWAP on.
We're at value area.
that do
We're at the
anything?
lower band on NQ.
Yeah, it is. Well, would you look at that?
And RTH VWAP and Globex VWAP are literally the same level on ES.
Hmm.
All right, why don't we do one last trader check-in? How did we finish up today this morning? Traded well? Not so good? Followed the plan?
There they go. You gonna
Nice,
pull this
Robert.
off?
Nice, Tim. Just no follow through on any level on this way down now.
Nope. It was a break and back test of value very low.
I don't think there was as many
No.
setups today either. I mean, we had a couple good setups. Had a couple longs on the way up. Yes, we had a break and back test of the VWAP. This is also an RTH PDC long. Fade value or extreme on ES. Little VWAP bounce. NQ, VWAP bounce short. Didn't work. It did come up to the weekly lower band. That was the short right there. PDC short on the weekly lower band. That was the move.
Look pretty.
So I'm still wondering if we get the sub VWAP trap on ES.
I can see it. I could see that working out. And Q's got to get back above. I mean, they both need to get back above value area low. And Q's got more work to do because it's below that low volume node.
And Q is almost back at lower band.
All right.
So we didn't have any red 5-minute candles on ES for the first 50 minutes. And now we haven't had a green candle for the last 40 minutes on the 5-minute.
It's also remarkable that the open candle was a 5-minute exhaustion candle to set IB low, and the red candle at the top to set IB high was also an exhaustion candle. Those are the only two we had on
So
the bottom and the top.
For the last almost 2 hours, we've had 2 rotations, one up, one down. That rarely happens, but here we are.
IB mid is putting up a valiant fight here. Robert, this is your halfway back long on ES. So does it play out? We shall see.
All the way back up to IB high? That would be amazing.
Wouldn't it?
My baseline is that we're closer to the 2011 picture than 2022 in terms of pass-through deviations. Malcolm says food inflation is a concern.
VWAP, you're going to get a good chunk of volume when Tokyo opens up at 8 o'clock. So if you're on Eastern Standard Time, you know, getting warmed up prior to 8 o'clock and then up until around 9:30. After 9:30, depends on what's happening. I mean, last night was the pump and then the dump with Tokyo. Statue of Liberty. Tell me more.
Well, We had a couple good trades.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Are you going to go this time, ES? You going to make it?
Just anemic bounce after anemic bounce. No reversal, no continuation. Because we're just looking for the pullback continuation trade, which we're not getting. Here.
Mm-hmm. I do not like this price action. CBD is just not giving us the V-shaped reversal.
No, but I think we're going to wrap it up here. What do we got going on today at 4:30?
4:30, we're going to be back like we are every day. It's the live daily market recap. We're going to take a look at all the VWAP Wave System setups and how they presented through the Globex session. Shorts were the play for last night, and here out of the open, long was the play until we got to the fade off the upper band on ES and the PDC on NQ. But we're going to break down a lot of each of these rotations and where you could have gotten in along the way. And that's at 4:30. So join us.
Awesome. And tonight we have Asia trading at 7:00 p.m. New York time. I'll be trading the Asia Open, so come join me. We'll be looking for some good setups on gold, NQ, ES. So that's Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. So I'll see you guys then. Hopefully you grabbed some good trades with us this morning. It was you had to be extra patient today, but we did get some bounces, some setups, some things that just didn't work, but that's okay. We overall had some pretty good trades. Make it a great day, guys. Chuck, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Chris. We appreciate you as always. Great trading session today.
Of course. And be sure to join Chuck at 4:30 for the recap and me tonight at 7 p.m. for Asia. We'll see you guys later. Have a great day. And if you're going to keep trading, manage your risk and stay sharp out there, traders.